Hello, we are Team 13, and this is our Handcrafted-Haven React website. My name is Benjamin LeBeau, and here are my teammates.
I'm Juliana Lemos.
I am Aaron Magallanes.
And I am Miguel Diamiata.
Michael will be going first, demonstrating the home page and the About Us page.
Okay, thank you, Benjamin. So here we see now the home page of the project, and in the home page there are some blocks, and in the first part of the block is the top header, which includes the logo and the links and the search bar, and in the top right. And after that there is the hero section, which is there is some teaser text with representation of some products crafted by the artisans, and a link to the About Us page. And after that there is the product page. Here we can find the overview of the product in general, and we can find them by clicking in the link below the product overview. And after that we can find a blog for the artisans, and here there are some representation of the team and the artisans in the projects. And at the last, in the home page, there is the footer with some links and the project name. And in the right power block, there are some links. Let's talk about the About Us page now, which represents some textual descriptive for the projects with the logo projects too. And below, just before the footer, there is some representation which summarize the project and the data in the projects in numbers in general. Thank you.
Aaron, would you like to go next?
Yeah, so something that I worked on was user creation. So if we go to sign in, there's an option to create an account there. It'll bring you to a form where it will require all of the pieces necessary to create a user account. This includes both client-side and server-side validation, as well as selecting the user type and making sure that there are no duplicate accounts created. So once you create your account, it'll bring you back to the home page, and you can sign in using that new account.
Awesome, thank you, Aaron. So authorization checks whenever you're logged into our website, and that will enable or disable certain features. So for example, if you go to the profile, it will only have this very basic information page. However, if we try to do something that we normally wouldn't be able to, like if we sign out, and we try to go back to that same profile page, it will keep us from accessing various parts of the website. So let's try logging into a seller. You can now see that it will update again, but this time you can see that because of authorization we have access to more features, and Juliana will be talking about those.
Yes, exactly. So the profile page gives users a quick overview of their account information. We have the name, the email, and also a bio if we have one. At the bottom we have this button, we have the edit profile, and we can, for example, update our bio. Let's try to put something else. And as we update, we can see that it's already there. And once a user logs in, they also gain access to a dashboard where they can manage their own products. And so this is my product view. So we can see that a list of products created by the user, and they can edit or delete their products directly from this interface. and as you can see, it works very well as well. And for deletion, we first confirm the action with the user, then we can delete the product. Very nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Juliana. Aaron, could you talk about how the reviews work?
Yeah, so anytime there is a product that's listed on our website, we have that option down there, or the link that's to view reviews. If we click on that, it'll pull up a listing of all the reviews, including the ones that have been left by other users and the ones that have been left by you. If you, meaning the person who's signed in, has left any reviews, you can edit your review. But also there is an option to create a new review or to review the product. So. Ben's leaving a harsh review for the duct tape fall.
Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. And we also have our product page, and Juliana worked on this, so we'll have her talk about it as well.
So the product listing page, the basic users and the sellers can see. So at the top, we included a search bar that lets users look for products. So once a user submits a search, the page gives relevant results. And we can do that with keywords, also with prices, right? We can set up a minimum price and a max price as well. And once the data loads, we can see that we have this products displayed in a responsive grid layout. And to handle product browsing, we implemented the pagination. So the current setup assumes we have 6 products per page and uses the backend logic to determine whether the next page exists. And if not, the previous and next buttons are disabled, and that prevents errors and dead ends as well.
And that covers our website. We thank you for watching, and we are grateful that we were able to finish it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.